The next type of preposition is preposition of direction. What is prepositions of direction? Preposition of direction gives us information about the direction or movement of person and things with respect to something else in the sentence. It also gives us a sense of place or location, and we can say that it shows us to where or in which direction something moves. To, towards, into, onto, against, for, through, up, down, out, across, past and round are some examples of position of direction. Dear students, look at these examples. A car took us to the station. He threw the ball towards me. He jumped into the water for swimming. The dog went round the tree. They went for a walk along the river. Here, the underlined words are prepositions of direction, which indicate the direction or movement of person and things with respect to something in the sentence. It also shows us to where or in which direction something moves. Now, use of to. To is used to indicate the sense of direction. It also indicates that there is movement from one place to the another. Here are some examples of to. They went to the hospital. I am going to office now. The captain sailed to the closest port. We are flying to London on Monday for a meeting. Last evening, we went to the theatre. In all these examples, we use to indicate the sense of direction. Here, to is also tells us that there is a movement from one place to the another. The next one is use of towards. Towards is used to indicate the specific direction. It also indicates close or closer to a point in time. For example, the bus is towards the town. Here, the bus is going to a specific direction, and that is the town. She took a step towards the door. Here, she took a step in a specific direction, and that is the door. They live out towards the edge of the town. Here, towards used because they live out in a specific direction, and that is the edge of the town. The car went towards the gate. The car went in a specific direction, and that is the gate. Seema is walking towards the park. Here, towards is used because Seema is walking in a specific direction, that is the park. Moving to the use of into. Into is used to indicate the movement towards the direction or destination. It also indicates to a position in or inside. Look at these examples. She dived into the water. Here into is used to indicate a position in or inside the water. He threw the letter into the fire. Here we use into to indicate a position in or inside. The dolphin jumped into the water. Here also into is used to indicate a position in or inside. The candidate walked into the room for interview. Here into is used to indicate movement towards the direction or destination. Speak clearly into the microphone. Here into is used to indicate a position in or inside the material. And the material is the microphone. Next is use of onto. Onto is used to indicate the movement on a particular place, usually with a verb. It also indicates to describe movement towards an end position along a road or a river. For example, the cat climbed onto the roof. Here onto is used to indicate movement on a particular place, and that is the roof. The path leads onto the main road. Here onto is used to describe movement towards an end position along a road or a river. He rolled onto the chair. Here onto is used to indicate movement on a particular place. He tossed the hourglass onto the chair. Also, here onto is used to indicate movement on a particular place. The warmth spilled onto her cheeks. Same as onto is used to indicate movement on a particular place. Another one is use of along. Along is used to indicate parallel movement or side-by-side movement. Here are some examples related to the preposition along. He is riding a horse along the river. Walking along the road, we reach the station. We walk along the beach. There, these chairs were lined along the wall. The ship sailed along the coast. Here, in all these examples, we use along as a preposition, and it indicates parallel movement or side-by-side movement. Dear students, along with the preposition of place and position, preposition of time, prepositions of direction, there are some other prepositions which are used in the form of prepositions. These are the group prepositions. Group prepositions are some groups of words that functions as preposition. They are also called the phrasal prepositions. Here are some examples of group preposition, that is in spite of, in case of, by means of, in front of, for the sake of, due to, on behalf of, because of, etc. Look at these examples through which it is clear to all of you. Neha stood in front of the gate and waited. The playground is flooded due to heavy rains. In spite of the rough weather, she went for a swim. The students were told to make use of old newspapers to make paper bags. The teacher praised her in front of all children. In all these examples, we use group of words in the group of words that functions as prepositions. So, dear students, that's all about the concept of prepositions. I hope you all have understood this concept and their use. Thank you and have a nice day.